Hey, Vinyl community. It is, hey, everybody. Not just Vinyl community, everybody. This is GJ Vinyl Vertigo, aka Scott Elliott from WMNF Tampa 88.5 FM, Tampa. And I was in a mood because we had a little discussion on the George Borden stream last night with Stunty and others regarding what the best Stevie Wonder records are and all that kind of stuff, and what was the best one. And I think it was with Mazzy too. I think in that one, I don't know if Stunty was on at that time. I don't remember. It's a blur. It doesn't really matter. It's not even about the discussion really. It's just the discussion prompted this video. So I pulled out all my. I have just about every Stevie Wonder official record you could have on CD, but on vinyl I'm limited. There's certain things of his early stuff I don't have, but most of his later stuff I do have. I don't have I Hot in July. I don't have Time for Love. There's another one called Conversation, I guess. Don't have that one on vinyl. I don't have Jungle Fever on vinyl, and some of the earlier stuff. But I have most of his later records, Stevie Wonder. So I was going to do a ranking, a really quick ranking. And this is my opinion. This is from my vinyl collection. And of course, it is missing records. So don't say, what about this? What about that? I'm showing you everything I have on vinyl, just to get that out of the way. And again, this is my opinion. This is my ranking. Doesn't necessarily mean it's the definitive ranking. This is Vinyl Vertigo's ranking. Okay? Got it. Okay, cool. So, let's see. I should have counted, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So number 15, last place in my collection. Okay, it's Woman in Red. And there's a reason for that, because there's some really good songs on this record. However, this is one of my least favorite Stevie Wonder records. First of all, the cover sucks. But that's the movie. What are you going to do, right? I don't like the song Woman in Red that much. I really, really, really can't stand I Just Called to Say I Love You. I cannot stand that song. I think Don't Drive Drunk is a throwaway, and I think I know why he did that. So it's not really a Stevie Wonder record for me. But again, it's Stevie Wonder, so I have to have it because I love the man. And I also love some Moments Aren't Moments. Love, Light, and Flight is a great song. And also It's You is okay, but the main song that I like on this record is Love, Light, and Flight. Make me feel like paradise. Give me what I'm feeling. Just that one. That's what this is. That's what on this record. So that's in last place. That's 15. 14. And only because it's all covers, I think. Yeah, and it's cool. It's a comp. It's it's a comp of covers. It's Stevie Wonder, Light My Fire. He sings Light My Fire. I was made to love her, which is one of his original hits. But Respect, My Girl, Can I Get a Witness, Sunny, God Bless the Child. I'm skipping around. Please, 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 Mr. Tambourine Man, Blowing in the Wind. So it's fun. It's a fun record. But and the recording is not that it's not the greatest recording, but it's nice to have him singing these songs. You know what I mean? It's nice to have it in the collection. This is an early Stevie Wonder. This is Little Stevie Wonder with the song In My Heart. This is really good. Kind of hard to find in good condition. And this has Smile on here, Make Someone Happy, Dream, Put on a Happy Face, On the Sunny Side of the Street. You get it. It's a lot of covers. Berry Gordy wanted him to do things that, could popularize him with the middle of the road people. So, but he did it his own way. And Little Stevie Wonder he was a great singer even then. So it's nice to have this one. Again, it's called With the Song in My Heart. There is a live Stevie Wonder that's really, really good. Natural Wonder, I think it's called. I have that on CD, but this one is an early live Stevie Wonder when he was younger. It's just Stevie Wonder live. This particular one is not in the best condition. The sound is okay on this. He does covers on this one. He does a lot of his own too. Yester Me, Yester You, Yesterday. Once in a let's see. He does I've Gotta Be Me on this. Sunny, of course. A Place in the Sun, Down to Earth, Blowing in the Wind. By the time I get to Phoenix, he does. Okay. For Once in My Life, he does a lot of Alfie, which he does really well on harmonica. So it's nice to have this. This is a record that gets misfiled a lot because it's backwards. People think that you're supposed to, put it in R. It's not. It's Stevie Wonder backwards. That's all it is. And this is it has Alfie on this one. Again, a lot of covers on this. A House Is Not a Home, Grazing in the Grass, Bye Bye World, More Than a Dream. Okay. So Stevie not in his own element yet, not in his fully developed element yet, but still great stuff. Now there's a lot again in between here that I'm missing. There's a lot of little Stevie Wonders. There's a lot of, this For Once in My Life album. There's several that I don't have on vinyl, but I have them on a CD. So I'm not ignoring them. I just don't have them. Okay. Next is in this. Let's see. 15, 14. 13, 12, 11. This is number 10. Secret Life of Plants. Now, a lot of people think this is his worst album. It is not. Woman in Red is his worst album. This is actually a pretty good album. You have to give it another taste. It was sideways for a lot of people. This is kind of like the Tusk of Stevie Wonder when Fleetwood Mac had Rumors and then they put out Tusk. A lot of people just got confused and like, no, I don't like it. Well, that they were like this with Stevie Wonder's Secret Life of Plants because this came after his big opus, which is Songs in the Key of Life. And so he was going, this is kind of avant soul. I think this is kind of very avant-garde. Has a lot of classical taste in it. Some of the great songs on this are, Someone You Love is a great song. I like Black Orchid. I think that's a great song. Kese Yolo De Yo is a good one. Come Back as a Flower is a great song. A Seeds of Star is a great song. There's some really good songs on here. I don't know. Flower Power is kind of fun. Race Babbling was kind of a dance song. I know Sono is very Japanese. So he goes all over the place on this, and he's very into the environment on this record. Secret Life of Plants. And I don't knock him for this. I think it's a good record, and I do play this from time to time. But a lot of people just turn their nose up to this. It's number 10. Number 9 is the greatest hits record, which is Musicquarium and Musicquarium 1. I love this record because it has a few new songs on here when this came out. And it has some really great songs. It has the typical Stevie Wonder songs on here, but it has songs like that on every side. There's a new song. Frontline is a great song. It's about soldiers, basically, about our military. On side 2, what was it? Ribbon in the Sky. One of the big wedding songs. I'm telling you, it's a brilliant song. It's a beautiful song. It's very long. It's very, very good. Side 3 had That Girl, which is a really cool song. Nice sound to it, nice beat, everything about it. The singing is amazing. And then side 4 has the most funky, cool, amazing song, Do I Do. It's really long also. And, you can get those on this record. Those 4 songs are on this record only. And it's the Musicquarium, original Musicquarium Part 1. And that's one of his greatest hits records, his later greatest hits records, okay? Cool. Now, this is let's, number 10. Wait, what am I doing? 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Okay, sorry. Number 9 is Signed, Sealed, Delivered, one of his earlier records. And this has Never Had a Dream Come True, We Can Work It Out, Signed, Sealed, Delivered, Heaven Help Us All. I'm skipping around here. Those are the I Gotta Have a Song. Those are the big hits on this record, but it has a lot of other songs. So there's a lot of songs on this record. But I love the cover on this. It's really cool. Yeah. I love me some Stevie. Number 8. I think this is a great album. In Square Circle. This has Part-Time Lover. This has Love You Too Much. Never in Your Sun is on here. Land of Lala is on here. Go Home is on here. It's Wrong, which is an apartheid song. Pretty amazing. And a song that I used to sing, that I sang in my repertoire when I lived in New York, I used to sing Overjoyed. It has Overjoyed on it, which is not an easy song to sing. I really had to work really hard to learn how to sing that song really well. But that's in Square Circle. This is one of his more poppy records. I love his outfit on here. It's pretty wild. They dressed him pretty well these days. In those days. Cool sweater. All right. This record I really love. I think a lot of people forget about this one. Characters. This is number 8, right? Yeah, I think it's number 8. 7. Oh, I've lost it now. Hold on for a second. Yeah, this was number 7, not number 9. It's number 7. This one was. This is number 6. Characters. And this was this has You Will Know on it, which is you will know, trouble hard you'll know, problems have solutions, for I tell you so. Whoa, whoa, you will know. Oh, I love this song. Anyway, and after that is Dark and Lovely. Really cool song, which each beat of my heart. One of a kind. Then the second side has skeletons in my closet. Oh, I love this song. And then he does Get It with Michael Jackson, which is a fun song. Crying Through the Night is another song that he does. And then Free at the very end of this. This is really good singing on this. Pretty funky record. Very funky record. And I really like it. He looks really good here. This is a good look for him. Stevie Wonder, Characters. I said this is number 6, right? Yeah. Number 5. We're getting down to the meat of the stuff now. This is when he was dominating the Grammys with all of these. And that's why they're the top 5, in my opinion. Well, I'm thinking everybody's opinion. It's just the order may be different for each person. Number 5. Number 5 of this last 5, the top Stevie Wonder records, all Grammy-winning records. Music of My Mind is number 5. Now, some people would say this is number 1. This was his first really breakout record with him, like, really taking control of what he was going to do. Pretty much taking control of what he was going to do. This has on here Love Having You Around, Superwoman, Every Little Thing About You, Sweet Little Girl, excuse me, Girl Blue, Evil. I skipped a few here. This is a really great record. Music of My Mind. That's number 5. Number 4, which is a big one. And some people think this is number 1. But this is number 4 for me. For me. Talking Book. Talking Book has on, of course, Superstitions on here. You Are the Sunshine of My Life. Maybe Your Baby. You and I. Brilliant song. Tuesday Heartbreak. You've Got It Bad, Girl. Big Brother. Blame It on the Sun, another one. And also, incredible ending is I Believe When I Fall in Love, It Will Be Forever. I believe when I fall in love, it will be forever. Oh, I love it. I used to sing Superstition. And I used to also sing Maybe Your Baby. I sang that one too. Yeah, with bands in the past. Yeah, I love this. This album is really fantastic. All right. That's number 4. Number 3. FFF. Fulfilling This First Finale. This has amazing songs on it. this is where the final three are really hard. You can switch around. Every day I would be thinking, this is number one, that's number one, no, this is number one, you know. But this was number three at this time for me. It opens with Smile Please. Then it goes into Heaven is 10 zillion light years away. Whew. Too Shy to Say, which was covered by so many people, including Diana Ross, so many people have done that. Then Boogie on Reggae Woman. That has the Jackson 5 on that one. Singing. No, not, is that one? Is that the one? No, it's not. I'm sorry. That's not with the Jackson 5. But you already, that's kind of like a fast reggae tune. Creepin', which was redone by Luther Vandross years later. Fabulous song. I used to sing that one too. You Haven't Done Nothing. That's the song that has the Jackson 5 going doo-da-wop, boom, 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 doo-da-wop, boom, 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 doo-da-wop. Ain't No Use is another fantastic song. They Won't Go When I Go. Total tearjerker. Incredible, very religious type song. Bird of Paradise. And then we end with Please Don't Go. This is just a near perfect record. Yeah, incredible music on this one, fulfilling this first finale. Number two. Now, which one do you think is number two? Which one do you think is number one? For me today, this one goes back and forth for me all the time. But I have to say, this is Stevie Wonder's White Album, but it's also his number two, not the number one for me. And the only reason why I say that because the number one, just everything pales in comparison to this number one record for me. Okay, but this is definitely a twin to the number one, so it's a real close 1 and 2. You know what I'm saying? Almost like a tie. Like 1 and 2 is the same. And I keep saying that because I love this album so much. And I remember when I bought it, I was like this kid. I saved up my money. It was in Alexander's. I was the first person in line. I snatched it and ran out of the store when I gave the money. Didn't even wait for my change. Songs in the Key of Life. I get chills even thinking about that day when I played it from beginning to end. And I remember on the radio, I forgot what radio station, but they used to play full albums at midnight just so you can hear the whole thing without any interruptions, except for every once in a while they would say, you know, the name of the call letters of the radio station, just so you couldn't record it perfectly, of course, because they didn't want you bootlegging it. But this album has so many great songs. I think you know them. I'm not going to mention all the songs. It has so many amazing musicians on here. There's musicians that still talk about the sessions, recording with Stevie Wonder, just saying, I can't believe he called me just to play one song. I can't believe he called me just to do a couple of lines of guitar here or bass there or keyboards there or singing or whatever. When you were called to do this record, people dropped what they were doing and they came to record with Stevie Wonder on this record. And it took him forever to do this record. It took quite a long time to record this because he just kept adding stuff and adding stuff and adding stuff, and he just said, I'm not finished yet. It's not finished yet. And when it was finished, he knew it was finished. And it's brilliant. It's the White Album for Stevie Wonder. Songs in the Key of Life. This is a must-have for every collection. This is the blueprint for modern soul and funk, and even I might even say neo soul and also avant soul. He's like a little bit of something for everyone on this record. It's incredible, and I think a lot of people use this as a basis for their, you know, creativity. Songs in the Key of Life. Thank God for Stevie Wonder, because otherwise we wouldn't have had this in our world. And number one. Numero one. You know what it is. You all know what it is. I have to take the plastic off this one because Inner Visions. Number one in my collection and in my opinion, Stevie Wonder's masterpiece. It is one song goes into the other without any interruption, except for when you have to turn the record over. Very much like What's Going On by Marvin Gaye. The artwork alone tells you so much about him. It's so abstract. It tells you about his world, how he sees things. That's how I look at it. Inner visions. That's how I thought about it. Just incredible. Has the lyrics inside here. This album I used to play over and over and over and over again as a young man. Just unbelievable record. I had the absolute honor of doing at a festival that was in honor of Stevie Wonder here in the Tampa Bay area. I worked with some local musicians. We put a super group together, and I sang the songs. Myself and a female vocalist sang every song of this album from beginning to end, as we were the headliner, and we sang the whole album from beginning to end. And I'm telling you, it was a daunting task because this album is it's acrobatics for vocals. And I'm telling you, if your voice is not up to snuff, you will not get through this. This is a really difficult record to get through from beginning to end because there's so many high parts, there's so many high chords, high notes, and we didn't change. I don't believe we changed any of we didn't bring things down a fifth or second, or we didn't do any of that stuff. We didn't change the key. I don't believe of anything. We might have changed the key maybe of one song here or there, but because it was really, it's vocal acrobatics, like it's incredible. It starts out with Too High, then goes into Visions, Living for the City, which is one of the most classic songs ever written. Golden Lady, Higher Ground on the second side, Jesus Children of America, brilliant. All in Love is Fair, one of the great ballads. And then, of course, the Latin tinge, Don't You Worry About a Thing, into a very bluesy, funky, slow, mid-tempo, He's Mr. Know-It-All. Just Stevie Wonder as his absolute best. You can't top something like this. This is just one of those albums that it never gets stale. It's not dated. I mean, I don't see how it's dated. I just don't see how it's dated at all. I mean, some Stevie Wonder records are kind of dated. More of it's more poppy stuff, but this stuff, the early funky stuff, these last five, not dated at all. I mean, they still are fresh to this day. Incredible. And these were done in the 70s. I mean, we'd think they'd be dated by now. No. Just, you could put this on and it sounds like you just bought it yesterday. Unless you have an old copy that skips all over it. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed my Stevie Wonder fantasy ranking here. Again, this was my thought process, and this is from my collection, meaning I don't have everything. So Harder Than July is not there, like I said, and other albums are not in this collection. Not yet, anyway. Anyway, so hit the like tab if you like it. Leave a comment. If you're not subbed up to this channel, spread the news. Ask somebody to sub to this channel and have them start looking at some videos. I got more to come. So that was my thought on that one. I'm also going to do a series of vocal jazz because I'm hearing a lot of negativity when it comes to vocal jazz. And I'm thinking you're going to start seeing me talk about one at a time, not a whole bunch of people, but I'm going to focus on one vocalist at a time. And I'm not just going to focus on Billie Holiday, Sarah Vaughan, Ella Fitzgerald, who else can I say at this time? But I'm going to talk about people like Billy Eckstine. I'm going to talk about people like Carmen McRae, Abby Lincoln, Johnny Hartman, people like that, Oscar Brown Jr. These are people who, to me, are incredible jazz vocalists. People go, I don't like jazz vocals. I don't like jazz vocals. Get over it. There's a place for everything, and it's all valid. Check it. I'm even going to talk about, I'll be even so bold as to maybe talk about maybe a member of, or maybe even the group itself that people kind of castigate at times, Manhattan Transfer. to me, they're one of the better of those groups that in the 80s that were doing kind of like this jazzy kind of thing. I thought they were the best of those groups that remind us of Hendrix, Lambert, and Mazzy's favorite, Ross. I might talk about Keely Smith. There's so many really great ones, but I'm going to be doing that. Gregory Porter, some of the more current ones like Kurt Elling, people like that. So stay tuned. I'm going to give you a little schooling on jazz vocalists out there, because they need to be heard and they need to be understood, and there needs to be some respect for that, because you can't just blow that off as not jazz or not as good enough as, saxophones or piano or trombones or whatever. Jazz vocalists have a place in the world of jazz, including Louis Armstrong. Hello. Anyway, that's it for today. Keep listening to great music, and put something in the comment section. Let me know how you think. Take care.